Did you know that during perimenopause, our bodies become more insulin resistant? It's a realization that many people don't know about until they get bad news from their doctor, like their blood sugars going up, hello, prediabetes, higher triglycerides, maybe even a diagnosis of fatty liver. It's surprised that even athletic women are received sometimes during this phase of our life. But understanding what's happening in our bodies is the key to navigating this transition with confidence. And so, why is insulin resistance happening? Well, I like to say that all of the hormones dance together. And so, those big hormone changes that are happening with estrogen and progesterone during perimenopause, they have ripple effects throughout our bodies and throughout our hormone systems, including with the hormone insulin. And so insulin, one of its jobs is to usher in the sugar from our blood into our body's cells. And at this phase in life, that ripple effect from the estrogen and progesterone changing means that insulin becomes less effective. And that higher blood sugar then, as a result, is damaging. It damages the cells of our bodies, and it can lead to diabetes, to higher triglycerides, contributing to fatty liver and other impacts. And so it is really crucial that we eat in a way that helps decrease blood sugar spikes. So that's why it's great that there's been such a focus on eating enough protein lately, because eating enough protein is one way to help manage those blood sugar spikes. However, it's not the only way. One way that really is getting overlooked a lot is the role of fiber. Fiber helps slow down our digestion and absorption of sugar, and so it helps stabilize those blood sugars and have less blood sugar spikes so that the insulin doesn't have to work as hard to usher it out of our bloodstreams. Fiber has lots of wide-ranging positive impacts for us at our perimenopausal time. It helps lower cholesterol, it helps stabilize our moods, it can help prevent hot flashes, it helps our digestion, of course, that's what many of us know it for. So many wide-ranging positive impacts of fiber. And what is the best sources of fiber? Vegetables. I mean, it's hardly breaking news that vegetables are healthy for us, and yet they're so often overlooked, both in sports nutrition and particularly at this phase of life. And it's often surprising. A lot of my clients are really health conscious, they're athletic, they're very active, they think they eat their veggies, and they do eat some, but they're not eating nearly enough. When I do my analysis and they find out, what? I'm not eating enough veggies? What do you mean? And so, yeah, really eating a lot of vegetables is an important foundation for eating for us during this life stage. How many servings do I recommend? A minimum of 5. And by 5, I mean a minimum of 5. And a serving, I count a serving as about the size of our fist for most vegetables and fruit. And for leafy greens, it's a big handful there. And so a minimum of 5 a day. What might that look like? It might look like a serving at breakfast, 2 servings at lunch, a serving at afternoon snack, and 2 servings at dinner. That makes 6. So you're exceeding that minimum of 5 there. That is just a very tip of the iceberg. Just touching on fiber is the tip of the iceberg of why vegetables and fruit are good for us during the perimenopause time. I have so much more to share with you, and I can't wait to share it with you during the summit. So I look forward to seeing you there.